Total Preparation Lucknow welcomes you all to its online program.
Friends, in this video, we would be covering the weekly current affairs topics from the period of 20th of June till 26th of June. Let's quickly begin with our first question. In which state is the Kushinagar Airport, which has been declared as the international airport, located? It is located in Uttar Pradesh. The Union Cabinet, chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has given its approval to declare Kushinagar Airport as the international airport. This airport is located in Uttar Pradesh. Kushinagar is a Buddhist cultural site, and the presence of the international airport there will improve its connectivity to many other Buddhist sites like Shravasti, Kapilavastu and Lumbini. As this place is near the international border, it will improve tourism and economic development of the region as well. The two bridges, namely Devika and Puneja, were inaugurated in which Indian state or union territory? They were inaugurated in Jammu and Kashmir. Jitendra Singh, the Union Minister, inaugurated the Devika and Puneja bridge through virtual platform. They were constructed by the Border Roads Organization (BRO) on June 24, 2020. Devika bridge is located in Udhampur district of Jammu and Kashmir. It was built at a cost of Rs 75 lakhs to address 70-year-old demand of the locals. The headquarters of the Northern Command of the Indian Army is also located in Udhampur. This 10-meter long bridge will provide a seamless route for Indian Army vehicles and convoys, apart from resolving the traffic issues. Puneja bridge is located in Bhadarwah town in Doda district of Jammu and Kashmir. The cost of construction of this 50-meter long bridge was Rs 4 crore. When is the Passport Seva Divas celebrated every year in India? It is celebrated on 24th of June. Passport Seva Divas is observed on 24th of June every year in India to commemorate the implementation of the Passport Act. The Ministry of External Affairs (MEA) celebrated Passport Seva Divas on June 24, 2020 by organizing a special virtual event. The Foreign Minister S.K. Jaishankar said that over 1.22 crore passports were issued in India and abroad during the year 2019. Passport Seva Awards were announced for the best performing passport offices and their personnel. Which Indian state has signed an agreement with Reliance Jio TV to broadcast study material to school children? The answer to this question is Haryana. On June 23, 2020, the Haryana Education Minister announced that the state government of Haryana has signed an agreement with Jio, a subsidiary of Reliance Industries Limited, under the Chief Minister's Distance Learning Program. This agreement will provide education to school children in rural areas of the state. Let's move on to our next question. What is the name of the platform launched by the Minister of Human Resource Development for higher education institutions? The name of this platform is Yukti 2.0. On 23rd of June 2020, Ramesh Pokhriyal, Union Minister of HRD, launched Yukti 2.0. Yukti 2.0 web platform is a logical extension of its first version. Yukti stands for Young India Combating COVID with Knowledge, Technology and Innovation. The first version launched by the minister was Yukti, Young India Combating COVID with Knowledge, Technology and Innovation, web portal on 11th of April 2020. This portal has been designed by the Ministry of Human Resource Development for fight against COVID-19. It aims to cover various dimensions of the challenges imposed by the pandemic in a very holistic and comprehensive manner. Which e-commerce portal has made it mandatory for all vendors to mention country of origin? Government e-marketplace. Government e-marketplace is an online buying platform for government bodies which has made it mandatory for sellers to mention their country of origin when registering all the new products. GEM is a special purpose instrument under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. If a vendor does not follow these guidelines, they will be warned that if their products are not updated, they will be removed from the GEM platform. Who are the beneficiaries of the first allocation of rupees 1000 crore recently from PM CARES Fund? So the beneficiaries are migrant laborers. PM CARES Fund Trust has allocated rupees 1000 crores for the welfare of migrant laborers in all the states and union territories. The distribution of funds is based on the formula of 50% weightage for the population as per 2011 census, 40% weightage for the number of positive COVID-19 cases, and 10% for equal distribution among all states and UTs. This fund will be used for arranging accommodation, food, medical treatment, and transportation for the migrant laborers. Which organization is manufacturing 30,000 ventilators which have been ordered by PM CARES Fund Trust? Bharat Electronics Limited. The Government of India has allocated rupees 2000 crore for 50,000 made in India ventilators under the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. The entire amount of rupees 2000 crore has been allocated from PM CARES Fund Trust. These ventilators will be supplied to various government-run COVID hospitals on a priority basis across the country. 1340 ventilators have been distributed till now, while a total of 2923 ventilators have been manufactured. 30,000 out of 50,000 ventilators will be manufactured by Bharat Electronics Limited, a state-owned company. According to the National Statistics Office (NSO), what is India's rank as the world's largest economy for the year 2017 in terms of purchasing power parity (PPP)? The answer to this question is third. The National Statistics Office recently announced that India has retained its position as the third largest economy in terms of purchasing power parity for 2017 after China and the US. The World Bank has released new purchasing power parity for the reference year 2017 under the International Comparison Program (ICP), which will include the difference in the cost of living of the world's economies. The International Comparative Program for the yearly cycle of 2017 covered 176 economies of the world. The government stated that through the World Bank data that India accounts for 6.7% of the global GDP. In terms of PPP, India is also the third largest economy in terms of its PPP-based share in global actual individual consumption and global gross capital formation. Which Indian state or union territory has become the first state to use rail coaches as isolation units for COVID-19? The answer to this question is Uttar Pradesh. Government of Uttar Pradesh has started using rail coaches as separate units for COVID-19 suspected patients. These coaches have been deployed at Mau Junction in Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh, and are the first of its kind. Indian Railways is ready to supply 5,231 isolation coaches to the states, and the respective zonal railways have converted coaches as quarantine facilities. After Uttar Pradesh, Delhi, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, and Madhya Pradesh are also using these. What is the name of the investment promotion agency working under the Department of Industry and Internal Trade Promotion? The name of this agency is Invest India. Invest India was established in 2009 as a non-profit venture under the Department of Industry and Internal Trade Promotion. It focuses on sector-specific investor target for investment in India and develops new partnerships. Harsimrat Kaur Badal, the Union Cabinet Minister of Food Processing Industries, launched the food processing version of a special investment platform designed by Invest India. The Indian Pavilion in the Cannes Film Market has been established jointly by the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting and which Indian organization? The answer to this question is FICCI, that is Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry. Union Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar recently inaugurated the Indian Pavilion at the Cannes Film Market 2020. This pavilion has been set up jointly by the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting and the Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry. The minister also mentioned that the Marathi film named My Ghat and Gujarati film Helaro will officially be screened at the Cannes Film Festival this year. Which Indian is ranked 9th in Forbes Real-Time Billionaires list with assets of $64.6 billion? The answer to this question is Mukesh Ambani. Mukesh Ambani, Chairman and Managing Director of Reliance Industries, is the 9th richest person in the world in the Forbes Real-Time Billionaires list. With total assets of $64.6 billion, he is ahead of Google co-founders Larry Page and Sergey Brin. The market capitalization of Reliance Industries has recently crossed the rupees 11 trillion mark. Reliance Industries recently declared itself a debt-free company as against a net debt of rupees 1.61 trillion in March 2020. Which country has recently reduced its tariff to 97% on the products exported from Bangladesh? The answer to this question is China. The Foreign Ministry of Bangladesh has recently announced that China will not levy any duty on other 97% products from Bangladesh, such as fisheries and leather products. This exemption will be effective from 1st of July. Earlier, Sheikh Hasina, the Prime Minister of Bangladesh, and Chinese President Xi Jinping had a discussion on improving their bilateral relations. A total of 8,256 products from Bangladesh will be exempted from the tariff. Which organization has received a patent for its liquid cooling and heating garment? The answer to this question is Indian Space Research Organization. The Indian Space Research Organization ISRO has received a patent for its liquid cooling and heating garment. Special apparel is made up of a biocompatible clothing and has a system to control the temperature and to control the fluid out of clothing. This will give astronauts a comfortable temperature to wear these in space. This clothing can also be used in heterogeneous environment in other military applications, firefighting and industrial areas. Which field was Vidya Ben Shah, who died recently, associated with? The answer to this question is social work. Social activist Vidya Ben Shah died recently at the age of 98 at her residence in Delhi. She was considered a pioneer in the field of child welfare as she established the first Bal Bhavan in Rajkot in the year 1940. She also served as the president of the Indian Child Welfare Council. She was awarded the Padma Shri in 1992 and the National Award for Outstanding Services in the field of child welfare in 1986. Which country is the largest holder of US government securities at the end of April 2020? The correct answer to this question is Japan. According to the data from the US Treasury Department, India became the 12th largest holder of US government securities at the end of April. There was an investment of $157.4 billion in India towards the end of April 2020. Japan ranks first with $1.266 trillion in securities. It was followed by $1.1 trillion in China, and UK stands at the third place with $368.5 billion. Which Indian stock exchange has become the world's 10th largest exchange with a market capitalization of $1.7 trillion? The answer to this question is Bombay Stock Exchange. Bombay Stock Exchange is India's first listed stock exchange that has marked its place among the world's 10 largest exchanges in terms of cumulative market capitalization of all the companies listed on its platform. According to the latest data from the World Federation of Exchanges, BSE ranks 10th on the list with a market capitalization of $1.7 trillion. The New York Stock Exchange topped the list with a valuation of $19.3 trillion. Nasdaq has a market capitalization of $13.8 trillion. Who has been appointed as the president of the National Institute of Public Finance and Policy? The answer to this question is Urjit Patel. Mr. Urjit Patel, an economic think tank and former governor of the Reserve Bank of India, has been appointed as the chairman of National Institute of Public Finance and Policy. He will be the president of NIPFB for a 4-year term beginning from June 22, 2020. He will replace Vijay Lakshman Kelkar. Mr. Patel has previously served as the Deputy Governor of RBI and also served as the Governor of RBI from 2013 and 2016 to 2018. What is the theme of World Refugee Day 2020? The theme of World Refugee Day is Every Action Counts. World Refugee Day is observed on 20th of June to raise awareness about the status of refugees worldwide. On 4th of December 2000, the United Nations General Assembly decided that 20th of June would be observed each year as the World Refugee Day. Which company has become India's first $150 billion value company and recently become net debt-free too? The correct answer to this question is Reliance Industries. Reliance Industries Limited (RIL), a Mumbai-based Indian multinational company, became the first Indian company to be valued at $150 billion on June 19, 2020. Reliance has become the first Indian company to hold this stature. The company has become net debt-free even before its stipulated target of achieving it in the month of March 2021. Reliance's stock showed a spike after this announcement was made. Reliance's debt as on 31st of March 2020 was rupees 1,61,035 crores. Reliance Industries managed to raise over rupees 1,68,818 crores despite the lockdown of over a period of 58 days. Which organization has been designated as the implementation agency for the PM Street Vendor Swanidhi Yojana? The correct answer to this question is SIDBI, which is also called the Small Industries Development Bank of India. The Union Housing and Urban Affairs Ministry has signed a Memorandum of Understanding with SIDBI to engage it as the implementing agency for PM Street Vendors Swanidhi Yojana. The objective of the scheme is to provide a working capital loan of up to Rs 10,000 to street vendors who have suffered the aftermath of COVID-19 lockdown. This loan will be made available for repayment in monthly installments for a period of 1 year. A subsidy of 7% per annum will also be provided for early payment. Which country has been made the President of the United Nations Security Council for August 2021? The correct answer to this question is India. India has recently been elected as a non-permanent member of the Security Council and will serve as the Speaker for August 2021. India, Norway, Ireland, Mexico and Kenya have been recently elected as the provisional members for 2 years in the United Nations Security Council. Which company has recently acquired Swedish mapping technology company Mapillary? The correct answer to this question is Facebook. Facebook has recently acquired Swedish mapping technology company Mapillary. This company collects pictures taken from crowd-sourced pictures, smartphones, and other types of cameras. It then uses computer vision technology for a real-time 3D map. This technology is expected to support Facebook products under development, such as augmented reality glasses and virtual reality headsets. With this, we come to our last question. Which state is the Bhitarkanika National Park located? The correct answer to this question is Odisha. The Odisha Forest Department has started a 2-year conservation project for fishing cats in Bhitarkanika National Park in Kendrapara district. This species is listed in the endangered category in the red list of IUCN. One of the main objectives of its conservation is to raise awareness about these species. This conservation project will be funded by the Forest Department of Odisha. So friends, with this we come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for being with us. We have tried to include few more important questions this time, which would be really helpful for you from the point of view of upcoming competitive exams. Please do not forget to like, subscribe and share our video. In order to keep getting the updates on other current affairs related topics, please press the bell icon. Thank you.